Hey everyone, welcome to day 4 of the I Am Challenge, and today's mantra is I am confident. Now, I love this mantra because I really think that sometimes you have to fake it till you make it a little bit, and we all wake up some days where we feel like, oh, we're just like not good enough, or we have to trudge through the day, or we feel a little insecure. And so this flow is all about making you feel your confidence and bringing that out to the surface instead of hiding under all of your insecurity. So this one is pretty straightforward. You don't need any special props, and whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. For today's class, I want you to start standing at the top of your mat. We're going to start a little bit differently than we normally do, and you got to go with it, okay? So bring your feet about hip width apart, and I want you to stand with your hands on your hips. So total like superhero, full on Superman, Superwoman stance, okay? Keep your shoulders back. Make sure that your chest is lifted. So especially when we first start to do something like this, we're like, oh my gosh, this is so, oh my gosh. And we start to like slouch and get all weird. But keep your shoulders back and keep your chest lifted and let your eyes close. Especially try to chill out and just commit to it because you're probably by yourself or with someone who is totally supportive of you anyway. So eyes closed, find your balance. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as you're here, if you find yourself kind of dipping into that feeling a little bit silly or feeling a little bit insecure, come to your mantra. I am confident. As you inhale, stand a little taller. So I want you to maintain the same kind of breath you would if you were sitting in a seated meditation. Maintain that same posture, sitting tall. And anytime your mind wanders, come back to those words. And take 2 more breaths. And then go ahead and drop the hands down at the sides. Walk the feet so that they're a little closer together and bring the hands right to the heart center. And we'll start to flow. Inhale, open the eyes. Sweep the arms up overhead. As you exhale, find chair pose. So sit nice and low. Now I want you to keep that same strength that you had when we were standing. So lift the chest. Keep your gaze forward. Relax the shoulders. Stay strong. Pull the belly back. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. As you breathe in, step the feet back to plank. Drop the knees for the first one and exhale, lower down. Lay the chest flat. Roll the shoulders back, find cobra. Exhale down, tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Look forward to the hands. Step the feet behind the wrists. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, pick the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Same thing. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Knees can be up or down as you lower. Find cobra or up dog. Sit it back, downward facing. Pause. When you're ready, look to the hands. Step the right foot between the thumbs. Spin yourself around. You're going to come to a wide stance, horse stance. So sit the hips nice and low. Knees track over the toes. Toes are kind of pointed at the diagonal. Option. Hands to the hips just the way we started. Shoulders roll back, lift the chest. If you want more of a stronger pose, you can extend the arms up overhead. That'll add some resistance to the shoulders too. Either way, keep the sternum up, keep the belly pulled in, drop the tailbone straight down. Take one more breath in. Exhale fully. Straighten out the legs. Turn your left foot so that it cuts the corner. Right toes face forward. You're going to come to triangle pose. So keeping that long posture, reach the arms out, tilt from the right hip, and extend as far out as you can get. Once you stop, bring the hand down. Left arm opens. You can look up, straight, or down. None of it makes the pose any better, I'll say. So whatever variation works for you today is fine. If the neck is sensitive, look down. Breathe. Keep the length in the spine. Imagine carrying that posture, that confident posture through all of these poses. Exhale, bend the right knee, plant the right fingertips. You're going to find a floating half moon. So adjust your stance if you need to. Open up the left arm. Breathe. Take one more inhale. Exhale the left hand down. Square off. Step the left foot back. Take a vinyasa. Pause and down dog. Now as you flow, notice how just from the way we started, it affects our poses, right? So when we go into poses thinking like, telling ourselves I'm confident, we're a little bit more sure. We're a little bit less wobbly, a little less shaky, a little less worried about whether something is exactly right. So continue to carry that through. Look forward, step your left foot between the hands. Spin the right heel down, open up to the side. So same idea. Coming to that horse stance, take your time to get set up. Toes face the corners, sit the hips low. Hands on your hips. Shoulders roll back, keep the chest lifted, drop the tailbone straight down. Breathe. Inhale, straighten the legs. You can cut the corner with your right foot, left toes turn forward. Extend the arms, find triangle pose. So keep that posture. Get as long as you can. Reach left. Drop the left hand, stack the right arm overhead. Remember, it doesn't make your pose any better, looking up or down. It's up to you. So you're looking for length in the back of that left leg here, length down both sides of the body, and of course, out the spine. So other than that, you can look any direction. Take one more inhale. Exhale, put a soft bend in the left knee, plant the left fingertips down. Finding half moon, kick through the right heel, open up the right arm. If you find yourself getting a little wobbly or unsure, come back to your mantra. I am confident. Exhale, square off. Plant the right hand. Drop the right foot back. Take a vinyasa. Pause in downward facing. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and come down to the knees. Have a seat. We're going to finish seated, but just as strong. So sitting up tall, roll the shoulders back. Now remember all of that nice long posture that we kept through our practice. We're going to maintain that here. So as you're here, flip the palms up on your knees. And you can just let the fingers curl in naturally. So in our meditation, in our practice, palms up signifies being open to receive. Palms down is like a grounding, more quiet meditation. So keeping the palms up. I want you to imagine that confidence just flows freely to you, through you. It's something that you're open to having, open to cultivating. So as you inhale, remind yourself, I am confident. Exhale, release any doubt. And your next breath in, sweep the arms up overhead, press the hands together, and exhale them right down to the heart center. And before coming back, take a moment to remind yourself, I am confident. Let the eyes blink open. Namaste. Now remember, as you move through the rest of your day, if you find yourself feeling a little insecure or doubting where you are, come back to your mantra. I am confident. If you're waiting in an elevator or standing in line somewhere, just covertly pop into that superhero pose. It does make a difference. So if you ever doubt it, never feel like you need to sit in that insecurity. Come back to your mantra, I am confident, every time. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, if you want more classes just like this, put together in a package designed to give you results, check out the Perfect Body Yoga program. Now, don't let the name fool you. This program is built on the belief that the perfect body is simply the healthiest version of the body you already have. There's no judgment or extremes here. I'm extremely proud of sharing this program with the thousands of members whose lives have been changed by it. PBYP, as we call it, takes everything we've done here, but to the next level. So I'd love to see you there. If you want to, you can click on the Find Out More link below to see what it's all about. But in the meantime, I'll see you right back here tomorrow for class.